Both my parents are Nigerian. My dad speaks Esakot. My mom speaks 3 languages. She speaks Yoruba, Hausa, Igbo. But mainly what she speaks to me is Igbo. I'll say it's very necessary to speak your mother tongue because, like, your ancestors there, what you eat, like, it would be a shame to put them to shame. You come in and you're not eating like your food. Like, that's your culture. You can't walk away from it and start. You're gonna have children eventually one day, and would they not want to know about where they come from? And like, cause I'm Nigerian, I try to stay as close to my roots as possible. I listen to the music, I eat the food, I dress up to cultural gatherings. Yeah, my parents are Congolese, not Kinshasa, but Brazzaville. So my mom speaks 4 languages here. So English, French, Wokutuba, and Lingala. I think my dad speaks the same, yeah. I try to encourage myself into conversations in Lingala so I can understand it better. It's quite difficult to speak Lingala sometimes. So I just try to understand it. French is a little bit more easy to understand because school is done in everywhere you're meant to learn it.
It was from where you from? I'm from UK. Back. Where are you from? My mom was in Zimbabwe and my dad was here on. Oh. My dad speaks in Tree and she speaks in Zimbabwe. Do you dress up like in Zimbabwean or Ghanaian attire? Like in? Well, my dad bought me a Ghana clothes in September 2018. He bought all of us in Ghana clothes. I listen to artists like Wizkid, Burna Boy, and Burna Boy. Yeah. Oh my gosh. And also, I know sometimes as a Christian, try to listen to Christian music to keep a good balance. Yeah. I listen to music of my culture because my parents were playing it on loudspeaker all the time. So I have to listen to it. And it's quite loud and sometimes it might be irritating if I'm trying to go to sleep. But I still have to. Do you watch any Congolese films? Because they're not really big on them kind of showing them, just music. Your ancestors are watching. Make the right decision. I played for Congo because basically I've learned quite a lot while I was there. I learned a lot of skills while I was there. Also, I have my grandparents, everyone from there. So yeah, it'll be quite disappointing, and also more to compete with. That's on a lower level, so I have easier time to get big. Maybe like in my youth, I might play for England, but then big time then I'm actually professional and play for Congo. It's like once in a blue moon that I wear like Congolese clothing, but that's because my parents don't want to get it. But when I was in Congo, my grandparents, they gave me clothing, so now my parents want to learn it. That's not just people that really lives in huts made of mud. I mean, there's actually electricity, there's water, and Nigeria is a very developed country. I just think that they could use that development and put an end to it. Like, I know in Africa there's a lot of corruption. I feel like if they put the minds to good use, Africa could be one of the top continents in the world. I was thinking about all of us wanting to go to Zimbabwe when in 2025 or in 2026. I have never been into Zimbabwe. I've been into Ghana for 4 hours. Ghana extremely hot and it heats up like 47 degrees, like we were in the desert. Which country do you guys think has the best food in Africa? I've eaten Ghanaian food like some fufu, banku, and some fish, and fried rice, fruits, and Bernese stew. I think our main dish is jollof rice. One of the food I like is maybe obono, egusi soup, yeah, fried rice, yeah, maybe begari,
In the car growing up, we had a fried chicken from Chicken Republic.
I think it's great to learn about Black history because often Black history has been omitted from the history books. I believe that we should be growing up in the UK. I guess I didn't really see as much Black history. I really would like to see Black history included a lot more in curriculum, not under just Black history, but it will be included into English history. But it doesn't have to be under the title Black history. I think it should just be history.
In general, we're just talking about countries and maybe dedicate a specific period in school to just learn about different countries and their cultures and what they do that makes them special. General knowledge about your country and just knowing about your roots. It's just better to know. I mean, to be honest, I don't think a school would want to implement it because of key subjects, but just getting taught about it during 1 month, I don't think is enough. I think we should be taught about the whole year.
I think it's wrong not to stay true to your culture, but I think you shouldn't shame anyone for it. I think you should just teach them why it's good to stay true to your culture and where you come from and where you suffer.